Hello, and welcome to today's video. Today we're starting a new mini-series for the Assassin class, the full walkthrough 0 to Hero. And we're going to take the Assassin through Normal, Nightmare, Hell difficulty, and then farm our own Torch and our own Annihilus. And we're going to do all of that with one respec at most, so we can have two respecs after that to play whatever build we want. The goal of this series is to help you start your season on the best terms possible, where you have your own Torch, your own Annie, and you're ready to farm the late game content, which is where I think Project Diablo 2 shines the most. So this series is supposed to get you there on good conditions. We already done the Amazon class, we already done the Druid class, we've done the Summon and the Summon Druid. And today we're going to do the Assassin class. The Assassin is a fairly flexible class. She has a lot of builds that work both for the campaign playthrough and for late farming, whether it's for Ubers, for Declone, or for anything like that. So we're going to stay flexible on this build, and this time I wanted to kind of share also kind of the way that we're going to do it, the way that we're planning it. So I'm just kind of showing how this looks like. So let me mark here. We'll pretend we're only getting the quests at the right time. So for the Assassin class, there are two strong ways to start the campaign, either with Blade Sentinel or with Traps. You can also technically go with something like martial arts, or you can go with Mind Blast and Psychic Hammer. So she is really flexible, but we're going to go with Traps in the beginning. We're going to play the entire campaign with Traps, and we're going to play with the lightning trap. So our build is looking to have all these points invested. As you can see, it takes a lot of levels to do that. And of course, we'll want to have access to our Shadow Warrior, maybe even Fade. So as you can see, by the time we finish the campaign, we're going to be using all these skill points. And after that, we're going to see if we want to transition into something like Fire Trap, something like Mind Blast, something like back to Blade Sentinel, maybe to a Fist of Fire. Depending on what we find, we'll just stay very open. So we're not going to decide now. We're actually going to show a playthrough with the traps and stay flexible, keep our minds open, and see what makes the most sense for our playthrough in order to kind of finish the final fights, the Ubers and the Declone. Ideally, I'm going to shoot for either Mind Blast or Fire Trap, since I think they are the easiest ones to do Declone and Ubers with. So it's going to also be easier for you guys, I assume, if you do want to emulate it. But with all of that said and done, let's just this in. Let's get started with our Assassin playthrough. And as we get started, the thing that we're going to focus on is the traps. But since we will want to have access to some of these skills, like Burst of Speed, Fade, Shadow Master eventually, it's okay to invest your early points into some of the Shadow Disciplines skill tree. So that don't worry too much about it. Now, one thing that you are losing if you are going with traps early on is a little bit of speed. The best skill for speed early on is, in my opinion at least, Blade Sentinel. It's extremely strong for the normal difficulty, but it does fall off later, and it is a little bit less safe compared to traps. I'm just gonna place a teleport here. We're gonna run to Cold Plains to grab ourselves the waypoint. So if you do like going a little bit faster, in my experience, starting with Blade Sentinel and then respecing into traps for Nightmare is a little faster, but it's not necessary. And usually I try to keep playthroughs to one respec at most, so people don't have to kind of waste their respecs. I know people like their respecs. They don't like wasting them. And a lot of times people ask me for playthroughs that don't use respecs at all. So as you can see, we're going to use our first point for Claw and Dagger Mastery. Now ideally, we find ourselves a claw that will give +1 or +3 to Tiger Strike. Tiger Strike is incredibly powerful early on, and it can kind of carry your early game. Your first like 10 levels or so can be carried by just having a point in Tiger Strike. You can invest that point yourself if you don't find one. They are pretty common normally, so I never invest a point in it. but they are super useful to have. And you'll see me through this playthrough leaving a lot of points floating in terms of attributes. This is something you don't have to do. This is something that I feel more comfortable doing when I'm playing. The reason I'm doing it is because Assassin uses claws. Claws have both strength and dexterity requirements, which kind of make it so you have to invest a lot of points to wear specific claws and specific gear. So I just like being very flexible with my points, and unless I really need like extra health, I'll normally just leave a lot of points just sitting there on the side. So that's just something to consider whenever you're leveling. Let me ID this. What we got here? A nice pair of gloves. Getting that early shrine for EXP definitely helping us level here in the Den of Evil. And it looks like we're going to leave at level 4 or so. As long as I kill these guys on time. Yeah, it looks like level 4 is what it's looking like for us. And again, our next like big thing is getting to level 6. Level 6, of course, gives us access to burst of speed, which is super important. I'm already going to put a point in Psychic Hammer. It's going to be a requirement for our Warrior and Master, which we will want eventually. A point in Fire Blast, of course, which will be one of our main skills. And let's go ahead and make a teleport. And grab our extra skill point from Akara. So again, you can start maxing your Fire Blast if you'd like. Your Fire Blast is a good skill. You will use it. The main reason why we like playing with the Assassin Trap build for Nightmare in Hell is because there are a lot of immunities, lightning, fire immunities. You will have 2 types of damage, both lightning and fire, that are capable of killing enemies. You'll also have some physical damage from your mercenary, ideally. So you'll have 3 types of damage, which means you're very comfortable in hell difficulty, just getting through anything. Actually forgot to buy books. Kind of my bad. I'll go back soon enough. Oh, we went to the burial ground. My bad. Not paying attention here. Or the points deducted. So yeah, that's the big benefit of playing the TrapSin, in my opinion at least. Let me go ahead and put this on. Okay, this skeleton is sitting here in Stony, being a little confused. Again, we find Raka, and just for Raka, I'm gonna grab a little bit more vitality. Very nice. We do find a waypoint, so let me quickly go back to town to buy some books. It's the main first thing that you want to buy. Let's go ahead and sell some of these. We have 33 AR and damage reduce. I'm just going to sell these 2. Could have probably put them in my armor, but I think I value the gold right now a little bit more. And I'll buy up to 10 TPs. The rest can just go to ID scrolls. 6 life. Yeah, it's that looks alright to me. Don't really need this defense. We are level 4 right now, so again, we got some time. I'm not rushing anywhere. We haven't found a single claw, I believe. Which is a little unlucky. Normally, I find at least one in the Net of Evil to upgrade our damage. You just gotta go what life gives you. It's inferior. So yeah, if you are feeling like this is you're not strong enough, you don't like where the power level is at, you can invest that 1 point into Tiger Strike. It is gonna carry you pretty far. Just to avoid like respecs, I'm just keeping it to just like this. You can also try to shop the claw, of course. It's also an option. Let me actually maybe even try to do that. Yeah, Tome of Town portal. So right now, level 5, right? I believe.
Hi there.
Hi there, Charcy. How you doing? Let's see if she has Free to Fire Blast. Free to Fire Blast is cute. Obviously above our pay grade right now. Let's see if there's any half freeze duration. No. So I'll put these on. The clubs we do not need. Put this on. This is 15 with 2 sockets, so we can get rid of this too. Anything nice over here? Just poison res. Put this on for now. So you can check Charcy. She might have the claws you're looking for every now and then. You can like try and hop into like back and forth from town. Psychic Hammer. Free to Psychic Hammer could be nice if you're playing the Psychic Hammer playthrough, of course. Not what we're doing today. Alright, I don't think we got anything interesting in here. We're just gonna head out. Hopefully we're gonna be fine. We are using inferior claws. So our damage is a little lower than we'd like it to be. Hopefully it changes soon enough. But let's see where this place is leading us to. A big pack of archers in here. Definitely worth killing. Should be a level. And we got our level 6. And in level 6, we grab our burst of speed. You can put a point in a shockweb, which you'll need eventually. So burst of speed, very important like skill in general. Kind of one of the reasons why this class is so good for the playthrough. Just extremely nice to have this movement so early into the playthrough. And we're just gonna dash through. If we find any good packs, of course, we'll stop and kill them. But otherwise, we continue on. We're in the Black Marsh. Again, you can do the tower here if you'd like to. It's completely skippable. It's not necessary. We found the tower immediately. So I'm going to leave a teleport in here. And if I see them too low of a level by the time I reach the next waypoint, then I'll go in the tower. I'll do some kills there. It'll give us some levels. Nice gold. What do we got here? We do find a waypoint, so I'll go ahead and hop back into town. We'll check the claws again, hoping to hit a nice claw. We got one to Dragon Talon, one to Claw and Dagger Mastery. It is slightly better than what we're currently using, but it is also very expensive, which is a little demoralizing. We do not want to buy something that expensive that doesn't give us Tiger Strike at least. Yeah, okay. So this is a free upgrade basically. Did she have a cheap claw in here? Yeah, she did. Right. So we're just upgrading our base damage. The claws you start with do 3 to 6, so we upgraded to 5 to 8. And so we are level 6. We are a little under geared. We don't mind to go into the tower. Again, to progress in the tower, you want to go to the left. That's where you find the way down. But it is important to remember. That in every tower you can find like a pack that could increase your experience by quite a bit. So they wouldn't necessarily be on the way down, like this champion pack. Wow, this guy has a little bit of looks like physical damage reduction is pretty high on that guy. So might be a little too slow to kill him. Find our first Wallstone shard already in the tower. Pretty early. There's our group here. That's a lot of gold. Let's go to level 4. We have a pack right here. Let me grab the more gold. Very nice. And go to the next floor. This is floor number 5. And here we should be able to grab level 7. Yeah, we got a little bit of a packed room in here. But we do grab a level. That's what we came to do. Grab a few scrolls. And even grab ourselves some damage from the charm, which is pretty nice. My blood will boil. Okay, and you will give me free tier runes, apparently. Not what I was expecting, but not gonna complain about that one. Got PLR in the belt. We got AR ring. And magic reduction ring. I'll take the magic reduction one. I see a ring and a club. These will go for nice money. Let's go ahead and grab them. To the dexterity. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some of these so we can have some gold. Sapphires we're not going to need. And I'm going to even sell the Arctic Blast one. Having an Arctic Blast free club would have been nice on our Druid playthrough. I mean, we did a Summoner playthrough, but Arctic Blast is very nice. And I'm seeing Claw and Dagger Mastery. Again, a little bit expensive. Has 2 sockets, so it could definitely carry us through early game quite a bit. I kind of like that, so I am going to grab it. I'm going to grab it. We are going to use it. And we'll have a check at Guy to see if he has a Tiger Strike one. Kind of hoping he does. Free to Claw and Dagger Mastery. Again, a little bit above my pay grade. Sadly, I did not have the gold for that. Yeah. Don't think I could even sell enough things to have it if I wanted to. So I think that's what we're gonna go with for now. Oh, I think he had a slightly improved claw, right? For 200, it costs a little bit more dex and strength, which I at the moment can't afford, so I'm not gonna buy it. Put these in. Let's go back to the Black Marsh, try and continue. Again, we upped our damage by a little bit, so I'm not too worried. We are waiting, of course, for level 12 to start leveling our Chain Lightning. Oh, we finally find something that gives Tiger Strike. It is a dagger, so you could wear it if you'd like. Daggers are also like a weapon that you are specialized with, technically. And if you do buff yourself, you still get the Tiger Strike buff here, as you can see. So if you want to, you can try and like swap between. I don't think it's very comfortable, so I'm just gonna stick to attacking like this. We're in the Tamo Highland, so I'm just gonna head in the right direction, which is always this direction for Tamo.
Such corruption in this place.
Get the waypoint over here, which as far as I remember means gonna be ahead of us. Grab the club for gold. And I'm already gonna put 5 and 5 in dex and strength. Struggling with hitting there a little bit, maybe. There we go. And for the barracks, I always try to stick to the left. That's where the exit and the quests are. Ooh, a lot of damage. There we go. Get ourselves more defense, and this will give us more strength on the weapons, gives us more attack rating. I might as well use it. The gold it gives is not super significant. I believe we found a way down. I'm not super excited about doing the Act 1 quest. Not Act 1, sorry, the 5th quest in Act 1. There's nothing I really want to imbue right now, so If we find something to imbue later on, I might go back for it, but at the moment it's a skip for me. Let's see if we can actually kill those. Yeah, okay. Wasn't too hard. And level 12 is a big power spike for us. Has a lot of skills to offer us. Is this the right way? It's not. Okay, where did I miss the way out? Oh, I missed it over here. I was there and I missed it. So I actually went in the right direction for a change. Yeah, the big benefit of playing Assassin in the beginning is definitely the burst of speed, in my experience. The fact that you can walk so fast saves you a lot of time. Like, even with us taking a lot of our sweet time, we did tower, we did a lot of packs on the way. Still here in like a somewhat timely manner. Not speedrun pace, but a good pace. Find a wrist blade. See what that wrist blade got for us. Went to Dragon Talent to the Claw and Dagger Mastery. So it's better than ours. We do need more dexterity for it. So let's put 5 more points in dexterity. Wait. Yeah, swap twice there. So again, our damage looking better and better. Mostly from levels to Claw and Dagger Mastery. You can stop for packs like this, champ packs. They're not super necessary, but they'll give you some damage. I think I'll put this topaz in our weapon, just up our lightning damage a little bit more. We're doing a fairly greedy run here. We're going to traps immediately, so putting whatever damage you can into your weapon is definitely recommended. I think this is the way down. There we go. We're at level 9 right now. Again, we would like to grab a few more levels before we finish Act 1. Ideally, you finish either at level 11 or level 12. For a nice and smooth playthrough. We get ourselves Poison Res and Knockback. Again, not exactly what we're looking for over here. I believe it's less damage than this too. So. Back on the ground. Max damage, AR. We got extra gold or replenished life. Give me the extra gold. Why not? And is this the way up? I believe. There we go. Find another nice pack. And we're at level 10, so it seems like naturally we are going to get to the level we're looking for. This is a lot of res. Oh, we'll need more dexterity, more strength. There we go.
I don't like it down here.
What do we got on this claw? Tiger Strike. We finally find our Tiger Strike claw. Also has claw and dagger mastery. I believe it's better to go with this one. Yeah, this one is enhanced damage too. So it took us a little bit of time to find it, sadly. Maybe too much time. But it's gonna buff our damage. At least for the Andy fight, it would be nice. You can kind of see now our damage is gonna be a lot better. Please be the right way. It is not the right way, in fact. Okay. There we go, we find level 2. Again, we don't care too much about waypoints here. We mostly here to clear and leave. We're not going to be EXP farming here. Or anything like that. These spiders a little bit tankier. Get very nice EXP though. We'll eventually need mana potions if we use Tiger Strike repeatedly. Of course, you don't have to always use it, but it is pretty good. Getting close to level 11. Again, about where we want to be. Oh, wrong direction. Could have even been the wrong direction. There we go. We got our next level, level 11. Might want to put a few points in vitality. Not sure when I'm gonna need more points in strength and dex. This is not the right way either. Again, you see I'm floating a lot of skill points. Again, if you don't like doing that, you can already invest them, of course, into skills you'll need in the future. I kind of showed what we're doing in the first place. So you can start putting points at the Fire Blast if you'd like to have like a Fire Blast skill. Fire Blast will deal pretty well with Andariel too. I'll deal pretty good damage to her. But I just leave them there and then allocate them when I get to the point that I actually need to. I didn't even realize that was a big pack. Cold damage. Yes, please. Find an amulet. Don't need this amulet. And we found Andariel super fast, so we're actually going to make it through at level 11. Which is fine. It's not like an issue. If we had level 12, then of course we'd be a little bit tankier, a little bit stronger. But this is okay as well. Found a charm here, a little bit of life. Why not? Did I pick up any antidotes on the way here? I don't think I did. Yeah, she deals a lot of damage to us. I'll go ahead and pick up a few antidotes to fight her.
Good day.
Okay, that should be good. I might want to put a few rejus in there to make it easier, but let's try and just do it like this. There we go. Found an emerald, chipped ruby, a wrist blade. That might be useful. Chain boots, I believe these are stars. Yeah, that's very nice find early on. Getting some faster run walk. I'll grab these things. Chipped skull, hard leather armor. And we finished the Andariel quest, the 6th quest of Act 1. And we're finally at Act number 2. So let me go ahead and fill my belt. Let's check what we got here. 20 enhanced damage. That's pretty nice here. We do still like our claw with Tiger Strike, so we are going to keep it. It was a pretty solid claw. Has some cold damage too, some poison res. Compared to this, a little bit better than that one.
I know it is an honor to serve you.
Yeah, now we get to the point where we see the slightly better claws. So if we find better claws to upgrade, we can always do that. Boots, we have this Saurus boots, so I feel like I'm gonna keep them. Only looking for nice half freeze options here. And potentially a free socket shield, something you might want to buy eventually. Okay, but it looks like this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go fill my books, 'cause I haven't done that in the first part. I like filling my books. Some gold in. And first thing we do when we get to Act 2, we go down to the sewers, grab our extra skill points from the Radament quest, first quest. I'm wondering, did I do Andariel without burst of speed? Maybe? By accident? First, always check the right side and the left side near the entrance. If it's not there, then you gotta go search. But it was here, luckily for us. After that, I usually dash straight forward. As you can see, I'm going as forward as I can. And usually this will find me the waypoint, not waypoint, the way down. This time it seems like it's going to be a little bit more complicated. Oh, actually, don't need that. Find the waypoint. So I'm thinking way down is actually across me. So willing to walk a little bit to the other side. It's okay because we got burst of speed. We're still leveling. We're getting our level 12 in a moment. In terms of mercenaries, there's a lot of like different options you can go with, generally speaking. Oh, this is a complicated. Oh wait, dude, I just now realized it. I saw the way down. I didn't even take notice. Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's not die. What do you think about that? Lightning enhanced. Enchanted. Very rude, I would say. Poison res instead of AR, I guess. Okay, so we hit level 12. A lot of things happened at the same time. So we're getting our Charge Bolt Sentry, which is going to be one of our main skills. We get Claw Block finally, which is very nice. Gives us a chance to parry. I'm going to put a point in Cloak of Shadows just to have access to it already. And now, basically up to you. You can start investing points into Fire Blast as a synergy to Charge Bolt, which is going to be one of your main skills. I personally just saved them. Since I use a Tiger Strike like this for a while longer. Once you get into like a little deeper into Act 2, you already want to start using your Charge Bolt normally. That's what I'm aiming towards. It's crazy I didn't see that way down there. But here we find Radament. And go ahead and start hitting them up. You can see kind of like the danger of being still a melee assassin playing the campaign. With no poison res whatsoever.
How may I help you?
At least not enough to make it through. An L rune and a Ral rune, and we get one more skill point. I think we're good. Check this ring.
Regret. Greetings.
Greetings.
Let's sell some things we don't need. That's actually a pretty nice stick for early on. 62 attack rating. It's cute, but I'm not gonna keep it. Yeah, these I don't think we're gonna need. I think we are good to go. Quick check on the claws. Do you have something cool here? Free of Fists of Fire. Again, it could be used. You could use Fists of Fire early on. There's 2 of them as well, which makes it super desirable for me to buy them. Damn, I really want to buy them now. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Right? Let's go ahead and play around with it. Right now we're at 40 each at these. So we're gonna use Fists of Fire now for a little while instead of our don't have enough gold, do I? How much gold do I need? 13k more. I don't think I could make 13k even if I really wanted to. This ring is worth a lot. Let's try and sell some things. What could I sell? 27k left. Well, I didn't keep a lot of things that are worth that much. Let's calculate it now that we're closer. Get over our gold. We need 5k more. Right? 5k. This is 2500. That's easy. This Saurus. I don't want to sell this Saurus. They're pretty good. We are going to sell this claw. The armor. We need the claw. Then we're missing how much? Slightly over 700. So that's 500. Yeah, we should have enough now. So we have +5 to Fists of Fire. This early on. It's pretty big, actually. So I know it seems like I really committed into buying this. This may seem like too much, but as an assassin, staying kind of flexible with the things you're using, I always recommend just keeping an eye out, seeing what you can do to improve your gear. You'll see our damage is going to look pretty good now. We will be in need for new rings and new amulet, new armor. That's okay. None of them were super good in the first place. And again, our goal is not to play Fists of Fire for this campaign. I've done a Fists of Fire run before. It is very strong, but it's not really what we're going for here. Let's pick up some gold items. We definitely need them. Our goal is just to be efficient for now while we're looking for our levels to make our Charge Bolt and Lightning Sentry feel strong. Alright, we found the Halls of the Dead, which we need to go down to find our Horadric Cube. I'm just searching for either the waypoint or the way forward. We do find the waypoint, so let's go ahead and continue there.
It is an honor to serve you.
You too. Get ourselves some gold. Don't buy anything, even if you really want to. Just look for an armor that has nice defense. I feel like this is nice for now. As for belt, I'd like to get a belt with 2 rows. Since we are starting to use a lot of potions. And the second ring, gonna give us some poison res, why not? Half freeze, duration boots. I would like a pair, but we're using the Saurus ones for now. I kind of like the Saurus ones. So for the Halls of the Dead, we're gonna stick to our left almost always. Just hold our left in search of the way down. We hit level 13. If you do get yourself a skill shrine, you can always refresh your burst of speed. Will make it slightly better. You can kind of see like 0 points invested into Fist of Fire, but just like 2 claws purchased. We feel very nice and comfortable in here. I would like to have more health. The only thing I feel like we're missing a little bit of. There we go. We find level 3. Still sticking to our left. Go ahead and keep a row for mana potions. There we go, we find our cube and another L rune. A lot of L runes and an L rune. An amulet, which we also have been missing. And a Grand Scepter for a little bit of gold. Alright, let's go back to town.
Good day.
Make sure our cube is in the right place. It is. We don't have a key, which I only now noticed. Lightning Res, whatever it gives is nice. We get a half freeze ring, which is a big win for us. I'm gonna use it instead of this one. This can be tossed away. This was just picked up for gold. Casually checking for something I shouldn't. Half freeze gloves. I think I'm gonna take them to avoid being frozen. Ooh, I need. What is this giving me? 1 strength or 1 dex? I think it's the strength. Yeah, so I can wear this now. I'm gonna put the rest into vitality just to upper fit a little bit. Yeah, look at us already. Act 2. We have CBF. We have some resistances. We have nice faster run walk. And we have very nice solid 2 claws that can keep us safe. Let's for all these runes and potions inside. And this jewel for now can be here. I'll go ahead and grab myself a key. I don't know why. Oh, he doesn't have a key. Key is from Lysander, is it? How do you know you can trust me? I'm your homie. Yeah, let's grab ourselves a key just to make sure we got one. And back to the dry hills. Again, you could grab yourself a merc already at this point if you'd like to. Put this here for a little bit more MF. There's nothing wrong with having a merc. A little bit of fire res, sure. At this point already. I personally don't bother because they keep dying all the time. And even more magic find. And we find ourselves a kite shield with 3 sockets. It's just nice to have in case we want to go for an Ancient's Pledge. You don't necessarily want to make one for the Assassin. It's just a very flexible class, so I keep a flexible mind. And you'll see I still have a lot of points kind of to allocate that I haven't spent. It's not because I'm not sure what build I want to go into. I'm just kind of waiting for higher levels to spend them. There we go. We find our fire oasis. We are going to look for that maggot lair now. Okay, we'll look for it on the other side. These beetles are going to be our scariest enemy. As somebody who's trying to play a little bit of melee, you know? Find a rare claw. I wonder what it gives. Blade Sentinel. A Blade Sentinel is really great. Again, for the sake of this playthrough, I'm committing to charge the bolt. If this was just like a normal playthrough that I'm playing without like deciding in advance like what I'm going to do, I would have just kept all the points floating and just decided once I got a pair of good claws, like I might have decided like this, that I'm just going to go into Fist of Fire because I got really nice Fist of Fire claws. That's just how I recommend playing Assassin in general. But for the sake of this playthrough, you know, I'm going to do traps. And then replace into a different build later on. I feel like we're at a point where we could use some vitality. And you'll see that I found like the maggot lair and I left the teleport there. Now we're looking for a waypoint. We're already in the Lost City. But we are looking for the waypoint in Lost City, ideally. Once we find it, we can go back to the lair, complete the lair, and then go to the Valley of Snakes. And a Fulge here. That could be a nice weapon for our Act 2 Merc. If we do decide the higher one, I'll go ahead and pick it up. Where is that waypoint? Oh, there it is. Let's go ahead, go back. Let's try to recruit an Act 2 Merc. Let's try and believe in him. We'll grab the Blessed Aim one for now.
Put that to good use.
Let's see if we can give him anything useful from Farah. Should have probably not sold it like that. What do we got? Got some all res armor. It's 11k. Yeah, we can get it to him. Anything for gloves, dexterity? Nothing super interesting here for gloves. Sure, you can have this for now. The old res armor. Maybe I like the old res armor actually. Maybe I want to use it. Not sure. Again, we are still leveling here. We're at level 15. We're looking for level 18 soon. We should get it by the time we hit like Arcane Sanctuary. We find the way down pretty easily. That's nice. I'm gonna get a little bit more vitality. Like for now, we're good on the claws that we're using for a little while. Now you can be shopping for claws all the time if you'd like to. I just try not to do it too often to not waste time. What was I looking for? Yeah, light potion. But you can shop for these like charged bolt claws or for lightning sentry claws, like whatever you were looking to play with. I just really don't like shopping too much. Yeah, I think it's up here, right? There we go. Breastplate, free sockets. Not sure what I picked it up for. Alright, let's go back to town.
How may I help you?
Yeah, every time I'm here, I will check the claws just to make sure if there is something useful for him. Not for him, sorry, for me. Then I'll go ahead and pick it up. I kind of like the... armor, so I might give it to my merc. Find 16 MF boots. Not really what I was looking for. Just kind of hoping for half freeze boots here for him. Any nice armor for him? Don't think so. One with one socket. No, nothing super interesting. Yeah, I think for now we'll give it away. Nothing too good here. Throw away some stuff in here. And these might be useful in the future. Back to the Lost City. Refresh our burst of speed. So the way out is not here. Which means I think, I'm not wrong, it's in this direction. Does this have Shockweb and Fire Blast and Dragon Claw? So yeah, there is the Claw Viper Temple. And here again, we want to stick to our left. We are going to kill some stuff on the way to keep up on levels. Because we're going to need to farm XP anyway eventually. It's kind of cool. We get to showcase like a lot of different skills on this playthrough. Just shows how flexible the assassin class is when it comes to leveling. It's really a matter of just choosing the thing that you're looking to play as. Amulet. Let's grab this. And is there anything else good here? I do not think so. Grab the gold. Let's head back to town.
Good to...
Yeah, good to see you too. We got our amulet. Let's combine it into this.
Hello.
Anything else we want? Always check the claws. Maybe it has something we need. To the Fist of Fire again. Already seen that. Any nice belt here? Poison res and poison length reduction. That could be nice for him. Yeah, put it to good use. Anything nice on the on the helm? No armor. Half freeze duration gloves. I would like to give him half freeze duration boots as well, if possible. Go ahead and have a look. Maybe Elzix has a pair. Half freeze duration boots. Nothing, huh? It's okay, Elzix. I'm not angry. Lightning res helm. Yeah, I'll give him a lightning res helm. Why not? Oh. I don't know how I did that. Again, just trying to keep him alive for the most part. We're about to hit level 16. And soon enough, like, our Fists of Fire are not going to keep up. I assume it's going to be somewhere around the canyon where they start falling off. And it's level 5 Fists of Fire. It's not bad by any means. But soon we'll have to rely on our Charged Bolt Sentry, which is fine. That's all according to plan, as they say. Okay, he was trying to run way too much. Over here on floor 2, should get a few nice groups to fight here. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay, normally there's a lot more stuff around here. Find a rare claw. Again, this is not the right way. I'm just trying to kill some stuff. Over here too. Let's head to the Arcane Sanctuary. On the Druid playthrough, I got all 3 difficulties in one attempt, which is unprecedented levels of RNG. Really? We get ourselves a Stamina Shrine too. Oh. Ring. What do we got in here? To the Blade Sentinel. Not what we're using right now. I'll take the extra MF. I like that we got some MF going here. And we find even a Skull Shrine. We do not find the path on the first try, but that's okay. Ring. Fanged helm. Preserved head. And let's go ahead and hop back into town.
Good day.
Oh, what do we have? Blade Sentinel. Again, very nice. Would have gone this early. Maybe would have shown Blade Sentinel. 5-0 res amulet. Yes, please. We can sell all these. We're gonna have to start saving some gold. For Act 3. So we can buy our teleport stick too. So let's be more conservative with our gold from now on. Alright, Arcane Sanctuary, path number 2. We're getting the teleport path. Oh wait, wrong teleport. There we go. There we go. Our merc seems to be doing okay, so I'm kind of letting him be for a little while. And is the second path the right path? It is not. We are going to grab a level here, it looks like. Almost a level. Let's pop these chests real quick. Oops, not what we wanted to do. No need for this. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm just leveling my charge bolt. For now, our Fists of Fire are doing good work, so I'm not too eager to swap them out. But I believe by the time we hit either Canyon of the Magi or for Duriel kill at least, we're gonna want to use the charge bolt sentries. That is my guess. Found a charm. Didn't even notice. 20 life. It's not too bad this early on. Using the stamina shrine while we can. Alright, path number 3. Is the right path. Okay, so 3 paths again, not the worst thing in the world. We go ahead and dispatch him pretty easily. And reach the Canyon of the Magi. I'm gonna do a quick shopping moment.
Blessings to you.
Blessing to you too. And you can save these and sell them later. That's okay. We are looking for boots with half restoration for our mercenary. Should have bought these boots we saw earlier. Slight regret. Only slight. Not too serious.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Do you have one for me? No. Okay. So back on the job. We're looking for star shaped one. Again, I'm a little worried of these beetles. I feel like they are gonna be a little annoying for us, but everything seems to die pretty fast still. With these 2 claws we invested in, so I'm still pretty happy. Not what I wanted to toss. There we go. Wow, look at this one. Free to Raven, to a Lycanthropy, and 2 sockets. This would have been an amazing lore base. If I was a druid, I of course did not find one on my druid playthrough. Find one now for my assassin playthrough. So we go ahead and place this stick over here. Again, for this specific fight, I do think that using the sentries will be better. We could already put points at the fire blast. Ideally, we have 1, 2. Let me kind of think about it. 1, 2 points, 1, 2, 3 for the next level, just to have access to Shadow Warrior and Fade. So we could put a few points to Fire Blast already just to boost our Charge Bolt kind of damage. Right, like so. So it looks not that bad. And it seems to be doing okay damage. Ooh. He's also looking to do quite a bit of damage. Let me go ahead and resurrect my Merc. I feel like he's gonna be pretty important here.
Yes, citizen.
If we bothered buying like claws that give to Charge Bolt, I think that would have been maybe a good use of our time. Just gonna give him some rejuve potions. Oh, there we go. Took a few potions, but in the end we made it. That's what matters. Let's go back to town.
Hello.
It is an honor
Quick
to
check if
serve.
she has half freeze boots. None. We'll check next act.
Greeting you.
Alright, so now that we killed Duriel, we can move to Act 3. Now you can keep leveling in Act 2. I personally do like to keep leveling there. So we will be going back there to grab a few levels in the Canyon of the Magi. As long as we're still kind of like effective there. Oops. So what does this give? FHR and some defense. Not too impressed with it. Not too impressed. Is this a better weapon? It looks like a better weapon. It's better minimum damage. I like it. But both of them seem fine, I guess.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too. No boots from you. Yeah, we don't have any need for any of these. Bring his AR. Just checking the closet to see if we have any charged bolt sentries. No boots here. We do see the next level of belts, which I might want to grab for myself just to have the extra slot. Oh, I already had 3. Okay, I didn't notice. I did not notice. Fist of Fire. Alright, we're good. We'll pick up some potions on the way, but we're back to the Canyon of the Magi to farm some EXP. We're just gonna do what I normally do for EXP, which is just go tomb by tomb. Oops, we're in the wrong skill. Gonna go tomb by tomb, clear out the big rooms that give us good EXP, and then head out. Pair of boots, what you got for me? For now, I mean, he doesn't have anything else, so might as well use it. Okay, we're just going to the left room, killing stuff real quick, and then heading to the next one. After popping this chest, of course. Some healing potions. I don't think I have anything else that I'm interested in here. And let's go tomb number 2. I think we hit level 18, so we can finally grab Fade and Shadow Warrior. Shadow Warrior, just like a nice option to have here. Fade as well, something that would be nice to have later. We're getting close to the point where using Charge Bolt Sentry is going to be better, I think. What was this? For your Dragon Claw, for the Blade Sentinel. Really nice Blade Sentinel claws that we're finding along the way here. Could have kept maybe 2 of them just to show how good it is with no skill points at all. Ooh. Wow, that was more aggressive than I thought it would be. I'm just gonna relog real quick.
Not in town. How may I help you?
This is the infamous reason as to why I'm not recording on hardcore. Let's go ahead and try to already swap. See if it works out for us. No wait, I want to get these 2. Might want to clear a space for mana potions. We're going to be using a lot. Yeah, let's just try to run away with Charge Bolt Sentry. Will be Fire Blast. Yeah, it looks like it's strong enough. We're pretty low in HP, so might be better to just stick to the traps from now on. Oh, he died. Okay, he didn't like it. Small charm. Yeah, so the damage ones we're not gonna need anymore. I think we had, yeah, some other damage ones. We're not gonna use them anymore. Just gonna stick to our traps.
Good day.
We're at level 19, so we're gonna shoot for like level, I want to say 21. Before we continue. 21 or 22 is, I think, where we're looking to be. This was the actual tomb, so I'll actually get that one real quick. We're still using the claws we had before, so we are now looking, we're officially looking for more useful claws, maybe I should say. Okay, nothing here.
It is an honor to serve you.
So we're gonna have to check claws every now and then, see what she has to offer for us. Or check Elzix. You can check an Act 3 too, of course.
Hello.
Dragontown, Wake of Fire, Cloak of Shadows. No half freeze for us. Alright, let's go to the next tomb. To the Fire Blast. I mean, Fire Blast is better than Fist of Fire from now on. It's good gold. almost level 20. Just gonna keep it up for a little while longer.
Good day.
Oh, that was also Fire Blast. So what did I put on? I put on Shockweb. My bad. Some more Shockweb stuff. Nothing interesting here.
What you need?
The Assassin Life, the Shopping Life. Wake of Fire, free to Shockwave. Want to charge Bolt Sentry. It's a nice start. It is a little expensive. But it is charge Bolt Sentry, which is a big upgrade to whatever we had going. I think one tomb will get us to level 20, and then maybe we can oh, we got another charge Bolt Sentry, so let's go. Very nice. One more tomb should get us to next level. It's not very dense. I don't think there's anything too cool in here. Yeah, this place wasn't super dense.
Hello.
Alright, one more tomb. Promise. Little crescent tomb. Not sure what was hurting me. What did I find there? I feel like I found something. It's Blade Sentinel. That's definitely not what we're looking for. Extra gold. Why not? We are missing some gold. And we get our level up. Alright, looks like we're good. Head back. Let's head towards
It is an honor to
our next act. I'll sell these in the next act. Surprised we haven't found our
Day.
half-freeze boots yet. I mean, I know we've seen one in Act 1, but surprised that's the only ones we've seen. Alright, let's go to Act 3. Let's move some stuff into our stash. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff to Ormus. Let's see if Ormus has a stick for us. He does not for now. We are not going to give up that easily. We'll look some more soon enough. I feel like we could definitely use some more HP here. Hi, the detestable Act 3 begins. Did take us some time to get here. Haven't done it in the cleanest way. But we are level 20. We find our jade figurine.
Jade statue. What should I do with it?
And is this the spider cavern? We already find the spider cavern, so a light shines on us. Rate of lightning resistance. We got our first piece of the quest, the Callum's Eye, from the spider cavern. Now we're gonna look for the flare jungle. Hopefully we find it without having to go to the Black Marsh. Now we already know we don't need to go into these turns because we found the spider cavern, so we're just heading forward. And every now and then we'll lay some traps down to make sure we're getting some EXP on the way. Alright, let's make sure this is not the road to flare. Want the fire skills. I wish that was traps. So this is the Arachnid Slayer, right? Yes, we found the waypoint. If we already found the waypoint, we might as well farm our teleport stick. I think we found it. The best way to shop for a teleport stick, in my opinion at least, is simply be below level 24, go to Act 3, and then shop and look for a stick that is red. The fact that it's red means it's above your level, and that means it's most likely with teleport charges on it. So we got our teleport stick. Teleport sticks are nice. I like them. Even on a class that runs so fast, I think they're nice to have. Just making sure there's no forward path here by any chance. So, but there is, actually. Actually, there is. And is leading to flare? It could. Could most definitely be leading to flare. There we go. So we find flare easily too. That is a pretty big win in terms of pathing for us. A rare scale mail. Not what we're looking for. See, it looks like we found the dungeon too, right? We have. That's pretty awesome. We're having a pretty good run so far. Charge Bolt Sentry. 2 instead of 1 for Charge Bolt Sentry. I feel like that's an easy choice there. This was one to Fire Blast as well. This was what? Cloak of Shadows. So let's put it like this. Let's put down a teleport so we can go back. But for now, we'll be heading towards Kurist. Again, just so we don't have to walk back the full dungeon after we clear it. We'll just have the waypoint ready for us. Kind of rare belt, I believe this is the Arctic one. No, it's not. It's Tharis. It's gonna give us some cold res. I kind of like that. Also gives us the set bonus for some defense. Attacker takes damage. Not that terrible to have this early on. 2 Asaris pieces. Our charge bolt damage looking to be pretty good. We find 2 magic skill damage, sadly. Not the build we're on. If we would have gone the psychic hammer route, that would have been very nice. Not sure what's that lasting die. Oh, free to weapon block and wake of fire. We already found our way down. So we're going to ignore completely everything else. Still leaving traps in order to level up as we kind of walk around, but not much more than that. Poleaxe, probably a better weapon than what our mercenary was using till now. Go ahead and grab it for him. And, oh, we have been binder, have to go around. Yeah, I think this is the end of the flare jungle. Yeah, this bridge says it all. Alright, checking this village could be better. 15 to 40. Has 6% lifesteal. I do like that it has lifesteal. Damage wise, slight downgrade, but the lifesteal bit is actually pretty cool. So gonna keep the lifesteal, have even more gold drop on the ground. Remember, we can't open a teleport until we find a waypoint. I mean, until we go back through our teleport, I guess. It's more accurate. So we are looking for a teleport. If we can find it. And Amulet's already in Act 3. Could roll class skills. Looking for 1 to traps. Ooh. See if we can find a waypoint over here. Well, unlucky with the waypoint position. Not sure where it is. We're gonna find the next waypoint in the bazaar instead. You can see once you get to like Canyon of the Magi, using the traps is pretty much the way to go. Find our waypoint. Let's head back into the dungeon. Before that, let me make sure I swap some things around. ID my items. Beakless. Grab our ring from Ormus. We got 10 FCR, 29 magic. Not magic, 21 gold fine. Sadly, we don't need FCR on this build, despite this being a great Ormus ring to receive. Not really what we were looking for. Go ahead and buy some mana potions. It's also not necessarily got fire skills, also not necessary. Let's keep these in use. And buy a few mana potions maybe, just so I don't have to worry about it. We're at 45 and 46. Like, go ahead and put 5 points in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep them up for now. Let's go to the Flare Jungle. Sticking to our left to find a way out. You can always be preemptive with your traps to stay extra safe. Just cast them way in the front. Like so. Look, shadows. What's this? Fire Blast and Psychic Hammer, Charge Bolt. Alright, let's go look for that way out. See here. It is not. It looks to me like it's gonna be the other side, but guess we'll live and see. You have good enough speed to just run around like this. And, well, it was... Might have used too many potions there. And we get our second piece of the puzzle here. Yeah, a few potions, not gonna hurt us. Let's see, does this have life leech? No. Oh, it's a... Never mind, it's a brandy stock. I didn't even realize what it was. Alright, we're going back to the Chorus Bazaar. And here we want to find the ruined temple. And that is the temple with the stairs facing in this direction. Once we get out, we get a Neph rune too, which is nice. That's a little aggressive, maybe. We get our Lam-Esem tome, which is very nice for us, of course. We're at level 21 still. So now we got our tome. We can go to Mashif, turn in the figurine. We get our golden bird, which we can turn into Alcor with the Lam-Esem tome, completing the first and fourth quests. Getting 20 health and some stat points, which for now I'm gonna leave floating. Now our next goal, back into the Kurist Bazaar, look for the sewers. Should have an entrance right about here. And if you do feel like you want to level up a little bit more before that, that is perfectly fine. Grab like level 22, level 23. I think that's okay. We might decide to go back and level a little bit more after we finish Act 3. Depending on what level we're on. I like going into Act 4 at level 24 or 24. Ideally. Get another level. And we find our way down. Which is of course very nice. Just realized I didn't pick up a Nephrune, which I kind of want, if I'm being honest. We had a Nephrune over here in the bottom, so I'm gonna go pick it up real quick. Told myself I'll pick it up, and I didn't. That's my bad. Let's put this heart in our cube. Take a teleport back. And we have the way out right below us. So let's go ahead and grab it. That should put us in Upper Kurist. Oops. Over here. Then we just need to make our way to Travancore. Travancore over there. Find a rare ring. Hopefully a good one. Let's go ahead and put it in here. Okay. Go ahead and put this here. Punch the compelling orb. And we can hop back into town. See what our loot contains. Maybe make some gold too. On the way. Cloak of Shadows. No. Charge Bolt 1. Cloak of Shadows. Weapon block. 10 FCR. Free to strength. Damn, that's a very nice caster ring, of course. with the 16 mana and mana after each kill. 14 MF ring instead of the fire res. Not really bothered by it that much at the moment. Let's send these in. And all these jewels can be sent in as well for now. And damage-wise, we're doing very good, so we're not too worried. Should be able to clear this pretty easily. Level-wise, I would like to grab one more level. But we might have to just go back to the canyon for that. So I am going to try and kill packs on the way. Not sure how much it's going to make the difference. Level 22. So yeah, we just need 60% more to go. These guys, yeah, they already don't give us that much. What helm am I using? Oh, this dual res cap. It's actually a nice cap. I'll fix it. And this is the way down. So yeah, let's see how much this gives us. Yeah, dealing with Mephisto. Pretty easy task. Find a battle staff. Guess I can go to the back as well. Get some extra gold.
Mephisto. You were no match for
So yeah, this was about 10% for this room. So we could do this room again and again to grab EXP as well. It's a viable alternative to running canyon. What do we got here? Burst of speed. If we find more of these, we can always pre-buff our burst of speed with them. Yeah, this is Cathan's. 1 to fire skills for all 2 would have been nice, of course. Sadly not for us. 2 to Shadow Warrior, sure. So let me cast my Shadow Warrior on that side. Grab some potions. And let's set ourselves to Act 4. We're going to level 2, level 23 real quick before continuing on anything else. We're going to kill Mephisto a couple of times. That seems pretty fast to do. We got pretty good experience on the way there. Normally I would do Canyon, but this is another option, of course. Gem Shrine. Yeah, don't really need a Gem Shrine right now. Packed room. Good gold. Go ahead and kill him. 23%, so yeah, maybe one more run and we'll be the right level. Maybe we'll need to Trav as well. Didn't get a lot of packs this time. Ooh, the conviction over there. I saw that. Yeah, they shredded my mercenary. How conviction packs are, though. Plate belt maybe. Give this to him.
What do you need?
What do I need? That's such a good, profound question. For this shockweb. Versus speed. Damn, none of this was useful, huh? I was expecting a little better than that. Full res. Damn. Oh, we got half freeze boots finally. So here you can have half freeze for now. Give me some potions. I'll keep the Sigans. Or Sigans, I know. I know it's contested how I'm supposed to be saying that. Let's go kill Trav real quick, then we can travel back to... Oh, oops. That's what I wanted to do. These guys should level me up, right? There we go. So we got the level we wanted, what we came for. Went ahead and hop to the next act now. Free the charge bolt sentry. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's only one, so we're gonna replace that. This can go away, this can go away. Got our stuff. And I'm gonna keep my teleport stick on the cube from now on. Hopefully we're gonna level up soon enough to actually be able to enjoy it. With 300 life. Almost maxed our charge bolt sentry, right? No, actually not even close. When do we max it? Start at level 12, so only at level 31 actually we max it. But it deals good damage, that's what matters. We're gonna have to try and focus only on elite packs. Already been spending quite some time in Act 2 and 3. I say that and I just kill everything anyway. Well, Ralrune. Actually, shouldn't be skipping on those. Let's go ahead and take it. Free to Arctic Blast. Helm. Oh, all the cool things for Druid when you play Assassin. All the cool thing for Amazon when you play Druid. Wow, it was straight to the right of us. Just classic stuff over here. 26 mana. I'll use it for now. Using a lot of mana at the moment. Alright, let's look for Izuul. And to find Izuul, we're just looking for a little L shape on our map. Let's try and make use of that. Trying to kill this guy. Nice and easy kill. We're gonna go back and claim those very soon. But first, let's go ahead and scan the area for the stairs to the next area. I have a feeling like it is on the top. I just haven't seen them. Or not. So I guess it's on the bottom. Let's run as fast as we can. That's a lot of souls. Be ambushing me like that. We missed one flawless gem, but too far from it. Oh wow, it was super close to Izuul. Alright, already found this, so let's grab our skill points. Thank you. We're close to leveling. We do find River of Flame very easily, luckily for us. Yeah, we're fairly close to leveling, so we're doing okay in terms of EXP. Our damage output also doing fairly fine. I believe by the time we're done with the Chaos Sanctuary, we'll be level 24, which is the goal. Right, we find ourselves the Hellforge, which is quest number 2 in Act 4. It's not a must to complete. It is skippable. If you'd like to skip it, of course. But if you're already here, might as well. Gives you a few gems, a rune. And yeah, over here in our trap, we're just gonna keep our points for the Lightning Sentry. Lightning Sentry eventually is gonna be the one that we would like to use, so we would like to max it out as soon as we can, which I believe is level 43. So by the middle of Nightmare or so, or maybe late into Nightmare, it's already going to be like our primary thing. And we need 10% more to level up. Say hello to Hadriel. We get our first Amrune. Very, very nice. Little too heavy to wear that. And we're about to level up. And we're level 24, which means we finally have access to our teleport. But also finally have a level in our lightning charge, not lightning sentry. Yeah, okay. I said it right the first time and I doubted myself. Of course, we're still going to invest points into our charge bolt sentry. Either way, it's a synergy for our lightning sentry. It's not going to slow us down in leveling it. Warhammer and small shield. FHR. Finally a nice and useful charm. Gonna stick with us for a while. we go ahead and clear the Chaos Sanctuary? It's all great experience. We got a solid amount of gold, which will be good for the next act, where we just kind of want to teleport through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can start laying down some fire traps. Yeah, we're gonna need to resummon these every now and then to defend us. There we go. Find heavy belt. I think that's still a SARS? No, it's something else. The Rafa's. Okay, my bad. I completely forgot what it was.
A hero's mistake.
And I'll grab this armor. See what it is. And we complete the Act 4 in nice and timely fashion. Let's go ahead and repair. Not repair, sorry. ID our items. Sell a bunch of them for gold. Found a lot of gems in the runes on the Act 1. More than I expected. Alright, anything here that we really don't want? These three we don't mind. I'll put them over here. They're the easily replaceable. This thing we don't need in here. This thing, it's free dexterity. Not really necessary. Life, FHR, res. This can stay here.
Afternoon.
Quick check. Now we need 55 of each in order to actually wear these. They also become a lot more expensive. It's a little scary. We do have gold, like we have 500k, but something to be considered. We have 10 FCR, 14 all resistances. I mean, 14 all resistances is enough to really buy me over here, so I'll keep these just in case. And this armor sadly goes away. Again, if you feel like making an Ancient's Pledge, you could. It's kind of like up to you. I'm not super attached to the Act 2 merc. I can always swap him as well. He just dies less. I know a lot of people like running the... what's her name? I forgot her name. Act 1 merc. Girl. The archer. So we teleport our way through to Shank. And that's why we saved all that gold for. I believe we used most of our teleports already. Exactly all of them. 12 FHR. I'll grab more FHR. Why not? And I will fix it.
Can I help you?
Cost us 100k per teleport stick. So again, we will need a lot of gold moving forward. We'll also eventually want to shop for very nice claws. First, as always, I recommend to complete the Barbarian quest over in Frigid Highland. So we found 2. Again, it's just free runes. Runes are always useful. There we go. We let him out. And we'll get our reward a little bit later, since we're not stressing for it. Now, since we walk fast, you don't have to teleport everywhere. It will, in my opinion, effectively slow you down if you're just teleporting, since you have to collect a lot of gold. So it's okay to run a little bit. She is burst of speed, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Come our way to the right. Broadsword. Yeah, not what we're looking for. So I mostly use the teleports to go over walls, things like that. We're almost hitting the next level. Let me go over here. Which is pretty nice. We're looking, of course, for the Frozen River right now for the third quest. This is where you save Anya. Grab ourselves the next level. Find a circlet. Imagine if this was an assassin trap circlet, right? It isn't, but the main thing is the imagining part. We do find a glacial trail, which means we can just leave a teleport here and continue forward. Just to be efficient. So we will look for either the waypoint or for the next way out. Find the drifted cavern, not what we're looking for. Extra gold. Do find the frozen tundra, so we'll look for the waypoint over here, I guess. Already level 25. Which means we're slightly ahead. Did I run out of teleports? I did. Can't open a teleport quite yet, because we have a waypoint, a teleport waiting for us. And no, just the portal. Where is the waypoint? Already finding the ancient highway. So we'll look for the waypoint over here. That's the last waypoint I'm going to settle on. There we go. So now we're going to look for Anya. Before that, let's go ahead and sell a few of these items. Very nice, made a lot of gold. Move some of these in. Let's continue with our Anya search. Find a waypoint. And we find the cavern, or the river. This place is a little easier to teleport through. Oh. Wait, I should really not have these as my attacks. I believe we're on the right track. There we go. Once you get that quest alert, that's when you know you're almost there. At this point, our traps are extremely powerful. You have no problem dealing with any of these guys. Grab our extra resistances from Mala. It is still worth talking to Anya for whatever she ends up giving you.
Good morning.
So yeah, she ends up giving us something useless, but over here you can already shop for really nice claws. Free the lightning sentry, for example, would be really nice. Of course, this is incredibly expensive. For maybe not justified enough reason. Let's go ahead to the ancients. We're level 26. At this point, we can start leveling our lightning sentry. It's still a synergy to our charge bolt, so it's not like we're losing significant damage by not leveling our charge bolt directly. I'll leave some points still to float for our attributes. There we go.
I shall prove worthy.
So we don't have a lot of potions, but I think we'll be fine. As you can see, he got shotgunned to oblivion over there. Move 2 of them down. Pretty much just Madoc left to kill. We level up to level 27. Keep pumping that lightning sentry, and we're getting close to the end. As you can see, with the trap setup, you start a little bit slower. Things like Blade Sentinel, Fist of Fire, they deal with normal a little bit faster. But it saves you a respect, so hopefully you appreciate that. If you don't, then you can of course use that respec. It's really up to you. Tier rune. A lot of tier runes. You can use tier runes for crafting for assassin. It's not useless. To get like high plus skills claws. Definitely an option for us. Saves us maybe time shopping. Normally you just shop for claws. Hope for something nice. Since we are only level 27 at this point, grabbing the waypoint can be useful to farm like a few waves, similar to what we did with the Amazon and with the Druid. Not mandatory, of course. You can farm other areas too. Not a big deal. Oops. Casting the wrong spell. Oh, what? Do I not have any more teleports? I do not. Oh, we could fix it. We have a lot of gold. I'm, in my heart, I know that playing Assassin also means to shop claws, and that takes a lot of gold too, so I'm trying to be conservative with my gold usage. Bum, bum. And to pick up a lot of gold items too. I'm taking every wrong turn in this Wallstone Keep, huh? Alright, we find the waypoint. And the way down. Let's go ahead and grab this 25k. Again, my general goal normally is to be at level 30, leaving normal. I feel like that's a comfortable level for most classes to just hop out. Still checking amulets for class skills, getting 1 to traps or 2 to traps soon enough will be possible. Alright, where are we headed? Once again, we full clear almost on our search. Or maybe we just full clear period, not almost. That's okay, it's power leveling anyway. We don't mind it. Get some lightning res. Nice little charm there. Will be useful for Nightmare. And generally on this build, if you don't mind walking a little slower, you can just use Fade if you want to have more resistances, especially if you're in hardcore. Just using Fade is a lot simpler. Gives a ton of resistances. Alright, we finally reached here the Bale Waves. It's gonna take us to level 28 at least. Very easily. Our mercenary might die a couple of times. Lost some fire traps on Bartek. He is lightning enchanted, so not a lot we can do about that. I would like to grab my stuff back though. Oh yeah, we didn't even grab our reward. That's my bad, I forgot. Let's go ahead and go to Larzuk. Sell some big gold items. It's very nice. Repair our stick. We have a 7 all-res helm here. That is technically better than this. Just for now, you know. I don't think it's very expensive either. 16k. We can afford it. For the Merc, we can afford it. No claws or anything. Again, just trying to keep him on good resistances. "15 lightning resistance. I do like it more than fire. Especially since we have a lot of fire res with the Asaris belt boots combo. As you can see, level 28 pretty easily. So doing this like oh, our Merc died again. I was not paying attention. We could get him back. We could do it after Bale. He's not gonna help us a lot with Bale. Like I'm trying to get close to you. As you can see, you can he can't really kill you as long as you have some health potions. And the traps are pretty much just gonna shred him. There you go, an easy kill. Very nice one too. Find out Sigurd's part. On Hell Bale. It looked very easy. The last part is very easy for the traps setup. It kind of starts popping around level 25. You start feeling pretty powerful. But yeah, that is the TrapSin clearing the normal difficulty. I'm going to quickly go over kind of this thing. You know, I'll even do the leveling to level 30. Well, what did I do? Just normal. I'll do it already because why not, you know? I think we have a pretty easy teleporting setup. I was yeah, over here to the bottom. Make sure to grab some gold items on the way, just so we don't run out. We'll sell these later on. If you're playing in single player, this is the point where you raise the player difficulty because you can kill everything pretty easily. But if you're playing online, of course, you can't do that. And I'd like to make a demonstration that simulates that as close to as close to real as I can. I put down the traps. Everything dies pretty easily. Gonna get a few more levels. Get close to 400 HP, I think. Or 400 HP. Would be nice. Let me keep this Saigons. Oh, he said he can't use that. They gave him the wrong potion. That is my bad. More level 29. You might need like a couple more runs like this. Is this a better weapon for you? Mana leech. Oh, I accidentally skipped a wave there, I think. Very accidentally skipped a wave. We left left the room as the laugh was happening. That does happen. We are gonna kill Bale because we do it really fast. It's a shame I skipped a good wave there. But then we'll run it again. Hopefully level up. There we go. Wrist blade, light plate. Alright. We'll do one more run and it should get us to level 30. At which point we'll end the video. After a quick summary, of course. What do we need? Let me go to Act 5. They give more gold. Let's ideal this. What do we got here? Free to mana, wake of fire, 1 to assassin skills. Ooh, okay. Can already roll 1 to assassin skills. But sadly did not hit what we were looking for. This can go away, 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 away. Repair my teleport stick. Any cool claws for me? I don't think so. Free to fire blast, blade fury. This ice ult to you. No cool helms either. This is, yeah, not what we're looking for. I mean, full Siggins is still nice. You know, it's a good memory. Can always talk to Anya to check for claws as well. Freedom Mind Blast. Damn. If we were playing a Mind Blast playthrough, I'd be pretty happy with Freedom Mind Blast. Keep pumping this, and I think at 400 HP I feel pretty comfortable. Forgot to use this. And let's teleport our way. This time, maybe not skip a wave. Two, 3, 4, 5. Two socket helm, maybe for a low rune word to have one on the side. It's one of those rune words we kind of do want to make. Here our merc most likely is going to die. Okay, let me reposition myself there. And the final wave should give us the last bit of EXP that we need to hit level 30. There we go. Nice and clean. Let's finish this one. You can grab a point in Chain Lightning Sentry if you'd like to. It is a synergy. You can grab your Shadow Master too. Which is the... I like to use the Shadow Master. I don't like to use the Shadow Warrior for the trap playthrough. Go ahead and shred him again. We get a Scale Mail, which is amazing. Gives a CBF, which means it frees our ring and our gloves. Again, amazing if we would have gotten this for the Druid playthrough, but sadly, everything comes at the wrong time. Let's go ahead. I'll grab these two to sell them. Let's put some of these in the stash, as they are pretty useful. And these we can sell. Hatchet as well. Move some of these here. Okay, and we have completed our normal difficulty playthrough. Let's take a quick status look at what we got. We have 800k gold, which is pretty nice. A Hawkmail, a couple Siggins pieces, Saurus pieces, which are pretty nice. The main thing that is important is that we got the claws. You want to get 2 or 3 to Charge Bolt or Lightning Sentry claws. That will be your main trap that you'll be using through normal. We traveled through Act 1 and 2 using Fist of Fire and Tiger Strike, just using claws. Did give us plus skills to them. We didn't invest any points into them. You can do the same thing with Blade Sentinel if you find claws to do that. Right, while still leveling the traps we wanted to transition into. Once we got into Canyon of the Magi, we started using Charge Bolt. It was already strong enough at that point. We're level 18, 19, and that's when you can start kind of using them. Saving a lot of points for Lightning Sentry as well, which is going to be what we want to transition to in Nightmare, since they have a little bit better range. Put 1 point into our passives, having access to Fade and Burst of Speed. We're going to use whichever one we like. And we have Shadow Warrior tanking for us, but we're going to grab Shadow Master soon enough once we have an extra skill point. As for attributes, we put 50 points into Dexterity and Strength, or not 50, we brought them to 50 points, so we can wear nice claws and be flexible. We leave some points hanging just so we can kind of be flexible if we want to wear something a little bit heavier. For Vitality, we got to 400 points using 100 Vitality total. Which we were pretty comfortable with. We used the Act 2 Merc, mostly used them as a tank. Let's show what we gave him. Nothing too crazy, just half-freeze, gloves and boots, and some res armor and helm, just to keep him somewhat topped off. Some res on the belt as well, and life leech on the weapon, just to keep him alive. That's pretty much all that we've done in the normal playthrough. Again, completing quest 1 and 6, that's the mandatory thing. We could skip the other ones. We did the tower for EXP. In Act 2, you complete everything. This is only, you need to talk to Atman to have it completed. Talk to Shara to complete this as well, but otherwise everything is complete in Act 3 and 4. In Act 5, we only skip the 4th quest since it's not super necessary to do. But we did everything else. We reached Act 4 at level 23. If you are below level 23 by that point, farming Canyon of the Magi can be great for EXP, or farming Travancore and Mephisto could give solid EXP. We did level 23 in Act 4, and then we were already level 24.5, I think, by the time we reached Act 5. Which let us do our Ancients and start leveling at Bale. And that's pretty much it. That was the normal side of things for the Assassin class. with leveling to level 30. In the next part, we're going to do a Nightmare, which is going to be a breeze for the Assassin class. She goes through it pretty easily. Nightmare is pretty simple for her with the trap setup. So look forward to that. Hopefully this video was useful to you, and I'll see you in the next stream or video wherever I see you. Have a good whatever you're having, and bye bye bye.